In a previous video, we explained how the Sun is formed. But what about the rest of the solar system? How are the planets, asteroids, comets, and moons formed? Well, let's find out. When the Sun was forming in the center, the rest of the solar system was like a cloud of dust and gas in a disc-like shape. Together with the Sun, the whole solar system was spinning. Within the cloud of dust and gas around the Sun, the materials were rapidly colliding with each other. Some of these colliding materials started to stick with each other, forming small objects called as planetesimals. These floating objects within the cloud of dust and gas continued growing bigger and bigger, like rolling snowballs. In this way, objects of different sizes were formed. Most of these objects pulled each other and combined to form a few very big objects that we call as planets. The leftovers from the planet formation made other solar system objects, like dwarf planets, satellites, comets, asteroids, and meteoroids. These objects pulled and absorbed almost all the remaining dust materials and cleared the solar system, making it transparent. As a result, we can easily and clearly observe the Moon, the Sun, other planets, and even other faraway stars with naked eye. According to International Astronomical Unit, planets are celestial bodies that directly orbit the Sun, have enough gravity to have a nearly spherical shape, and have cleared the neighborhood around their orbits. There are 8 known planets in the solar system that meet these criteria. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. On the other hand, dwarf planets are celestial bodies that directly orbit the Sun, have enough gravity to have a nearly spherical shape, but have not cleared the neighborhood around their orbits. There are currently 5 known dwarf planets in the solar system. They are Ceres, Pluto, Eris, Makemake, and Haumea. So, planets have strong enough gravity to clear their path from other objects, while dwarf planets don't have such strong gravity. The first 4 planets closest to the Sun are rocky planets, and the other 4 planets are gaseous. The reason for this is the solar winds, which are extremely fast and highly energetic charged particles, sprayed away from the Sun in all directions. These solar winds pushed most of the lighter materials like gases and water vapors farther away from the Sun. Mostly rocky and metallic materials were left close to the Sun, which formed the 4 rocky planets, namely Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The other planets farther away are gaseous with small rocky cores, namely Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, which are also called as gas giants due to their massive sizes. Pluto, formerly the 9th planet which was later downgraded to a dwarf planet, is made up of a mixture of rock and ice with no gas. The objects that orbit a planet or a dwarf planet are called as satellites. The Moon is the name of the satellite which orbits the Earth. In a generic sense, we also call the satellites of other planets as moons. Our Moon is the 5th largest known satellite in the solar system. All other objects, except planets, dwarf planets, and satellites, in the solar system are collectively called as small solar system bodies. These are individually called as meteoroids, asteroids, or comets, according to the following definitions. The objects of sizes ranging from a grain of sand up to a meter are called meteoroids. The meteoroids that collide the atmosphere of a planet are called meteors, and the meteors that are not completely burned out by the atmosphere and reach the surface of the planet are called meteorites. The rocky and airless objects ranging from the size of 1 meter to dwarf planets are called asteroids. Most of the solar system asteroids are located between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter, forming the asteroid belt. The dwarf planet Ceres, with a diameter of 950 kilometers, is in the asteroid belt. Comets are dirty snowballs mostly made up of ice and dust. They are similar to asteroids in size and are mostly located in the Kuiper belt beyond the orbit of Neptune. All other known dwarf planets, except Ceres, are located in the Kuiper belt. All of the planets, dwarf planets, asteroid belt and Kuiper belt are within or near the orbital plane of the solar system. However, the solar system doesn't end here. There is a giant spherical shell surrounding the Sun, planets and Kuiper belt, called as Oort cloud. The average distance between Earth and the Sun is about 150 million kilometers. This distance is called as 1 astronomical unit, or shortly 1 AU. The Oort cloud's inner edge starts from about 2000 astronomical units from the Sun, while Pluto's average distance from the Sun is only 39 astronomical units. The outer edge of the Oort cloud goes to about 100,000 astronomical units from the Sun. The closest star to the Sun is Proxima Centauri, which is about 269,000 astronomical units, or 4.25 light years away. The Oort cloud contains comet-like icy objects and is home to long-period comets of the solar system. This is where the solar system ends. Well, this is also the end of our video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.